I'm Eric Dickerson. I'm in the National Football League Hall of Fame. Joe's, where are you?
Yo, we're going for a good episode today, man. We've got Hall of Fame running back Eric Dickerson in the building.
I'm Vince Coleman, the only guy in history to steal 100 bases 3 years in a row. Joe's, you don't have a chance.
I'm Kevin Willis, and I've won the World Championship with the San Antonio Spurs. Joe's, I'm going to show you what it feels like to be in the paint.
We got two-time MLB All-Star Vince Coleman in the building, and we got Kevin Willis back.
I'm Roy Jones Jr. I've won world titles in 4 different weight divisions. Joe's, beware.
Brother, is that Roy Jones Jr., the rapper? All jokes aside, Pros vs. Joes getting a boxer makes this for a special episode, especially one that was still fighting in matches even after this show aired. We've already had Randy Couture on this show, and I just love how we're adding more fighting elements to this show. Because I'm pretty sure that any Joe that wants to fight a pro boxer should step right up and catch those hands. We're here.
NFL record for most yards in a football season, the Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson.
So you boys think you can play in the National Football League, huh? We'll see.
Now that I'm thinking about it, Eric Dickerson has to be up there with one of the most terrifying athletes to ever wear glasses, right? He has to be.
Tough time don't last, tough people do. We're going to see how tough you are. Got that?
I got your rookie card. I think it's 50 cents.
Okay, we're going to see how much you work.
All things considered, that might be the funniest thing I've heard from a Joe this entire time I've been doing this. I literally had to pause the show while writing to collect myself, dude.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would know.
Yeah.
I'm for real, man.
You can go. You should come.
You're a lot shorter in person.
That's all right. They won't look so short when I'm standing on top of you.
Now that face is the look of instant regret, man. If I had to guess, I think that he's not going to be able to put up a fight at all.
Joe number 1, give me your stats. Matt Thompson, 6'2", 215, Gilbert, Arizona. Now, you said if you were 6'6", you would have been a professional football player. Without a doubt. Eric Dickerson is 6'3". He played on the 80 Rams. Is that even a football team?
First of all, he's not 6 foot. He's 5'11".
Joe number 1 has some energy here, but I do not think it's going to transfer to the field.
Joe number 2, who are you?
I'm Rodney Williams. I'm from Northern Virginia. I'm 6'2", 215 pounds, and I'm ready to y'all up.
You said you wanted to look into the pros' eyes as you were beating them.
Yeah.
You really think you're going to be looking in Roy Jones Jr.'s eyes while you're beating him?
When I knock him down, I'm gonna stand over top of him.
Y'all heard that, right? That is the laugh of a dangerous individual, bro. I'm not so sure about this, dude.
3, tell us about yourself.
My name is Damon Vineyard, 6 foot, 180, from Amarillo, Texas.
Now, USA Today had you as one of the top high school wide receivers in the country. What happened, man? How come you're not on this side?
Didn't work out. I still have a lot to prove.
Wait. So he was one of the best high school wide receivers? I tried looking this up, but I couldn't find anything. But I did find a 2013 interview of him, and it seems like he's a filmmaker or something maybe now.
Gospel, Viking metal. The only thing bigger than our selection is Taco Bell's new quesalupa. Woo! Look at that thing.
Good for him. I also love when a Joe is more here for themselves rather than thinking that they're better than the pros. Like, they want to prove something to themselves athletically. Moving on to our first event, it will be trying to tackle Eric Dickerson. Good luck, y'all.
Roy Jones Jr. And he wants me.
Eric Dickerson?
Nah, dude, they're tiny.
As a kid, I used to.
Kevin Willis.
Serious, huh? Nah, I'll back him down. I got him. I'll back him down. I got it. But Roy, I don't know about Roy.
I'm gonna put something on Roy's ass. I'm gonna put something on his ass.
It seems that we have 2 Joes that think that they have what it takes, but I love how Joe number 1 is like, all right, man, Roy Jones Jr. is a bad idea, though. Everybody else, fair game. And I appreciate all these episodes where the Joes kind of break character about one specific athlete, especially when they had like Justin Gatlin, and he was like, hey, man, that guy's actually pretty fast. I think we have nothing here. I love that they're kind of like that with Roy Jones Jr. as well. They're like, oh, he's actually here. It's time for the audition tapes.
Roy Jones Jr. I tell you what, Roy? You owe me $45.
Yeah,
I saw you get knocked out in the first round. I paid $45 for that. It's MA, 2 T's. I want to check right now because you wasted my money.
He talking big, man.
I know it's the audition tapes, guys, but why are you taunting the boxer? Out of all the 4 pros here, is this the route y'all really want to go down today?
And I'm here to tell you why I'm gonna put you on your ass.
Oh.
Roy Jones, please give me some gloves and let me spar 1 round, 3 minutes. I'm a southpaw too. You know about them southpaws, don't you?
Like, whoa.
Okay, so that makes 2 Joes that have the gall to piss off Roy, bro. Good luck to y'all. Good luck to y'all.
I played D1 ball, Oklahoma State. Yeah, I didn't play that much.
There you go.
At least he told the truth.
I didn't play that much. Like, not at all.
You know what? Props to him for not talking trash to Roy Jones Jr., man. He might get off of this easy. Anyway, the first challenge, tackling Eric Dickerson. Joe number 3, Damon. What you got?
Hit him hard, D. Here's ED. Taking it straight to the sideline. And a straight arm. ED waltzing into the end zone. That's a touchdown.
I know Damon played wide receiver and not cornerback, but this is atrocious work. You should have at least had a strategy and gone with that. Timeout. 60 seconds. Pros versus Joes doesn't exist as a show anymore, but that doesn't mean you can't get close to some pro action. Which is why I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek. Thanks to your support, I've been selected as a SeatGeek brand ambassador. We're moving on up, y'all. I've recently made it a goal of mine to go to more events and do more exploring, and SeatGeek more than helps me achieve that. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app that truly takes the hassle out of buying tickets. There are thousands of events listed on SeatGeek. I'm talking concerts, I'm talking sports, festivals, and much, much more. Major League Baseball is in full swing. We got NHL and NBA playoffs coming up, so there are going to be a lot of potential events to cop tickets for. SeatGeek makes the process as simple as possible. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. And of course, I have a code for you guys. You can use code Kofie for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. That's $20 off any tickets with promo code Kofie. Please make sure to click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you so much to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you guys for supporting my sponsors. It really helps me out directly. Back to the video, y'all. Next up is Rodney.
ED into the hole. Oh, Rodney Williams with the tackle. He's on the legs of Eric Dickerson. Trying to stand over him and clown. Oh my God, showing very little respect to ED. Hear that? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Woo!
Now, during this whole drill, I want us to keep in mind here that Eric Dickerson has been retired from football since 1993. There also seems to have been a little hesitation from Dickerson, but all things considered, that is a solid hit there by Joe number 2, Rodney. Joe number 1? Okay, go ahead.
Just draw on this side. Left, yeah. Just draw that.
Here's ED. ED cutting on Matt, gets a straight arm. Thompson's got no chance. Matt Thompson unable to make the stop, and Eric Dickerson's looking good on his way to the end zone.
Yeah, Matt Thompson was too flat-footed there. I think that this event is going to be Rodney's to lose. Let's see what Joe number 3 has again, just to be sure.
Here comes ED, taking the pitch, cutting back. Ooh, nice move, Eric Dickerson with the straight arm. Damon Vineyard once again tasting the grass of the Home Depot center field. Eric made that bulldog look like a puppy.
Damn, bro, I know he's retired, but Eric Dickerson really is just so smooth with it, bro, honestly. Rodney, it's your turn again. Good luck.
ED with the ball. Ooh, a big hit from Rodney Williams. A big hit, and we heard some contact. Woo! Woo!
Now, what I want to break down here is that Rodney is doing a great job of getting a great jump and meeting Eric where Dickerson really cannot escape and build up a head of steam. So it's a great tactic by him. The other 2 Joes have just let Dickerson get a full head of steam, and that's been to their detriment. Matt now needs to stop to prevent the match from ending early. Rodney could clinch here.
Let's go, Uno.
Go right through him.
Right through his heart.
Put the helmet dead in his chest.
Hard pumping.
Comes ED taking the pitch. Oh! And ED takes it to the house. Juked him in the backfield. Rodney Williams takes matchup one.
And like I said earlier, the Joes are just giving Dickerson too much space here. And Eric has been able to really glide past them with ease, except for Joe number 2. Rodney had the only good strategy in this round, and more power to him. It looks like he has some kind of football background, or at least just a good thought process for this. So props to him. Rodney might also be one of the only Joes in this series so far to have a 100% success rate against a pro, especially in a round 1. That's supposed to be one of the tougher ones. That's incredibly impressive. In the next match for the pros, it's going one-on-one against Roy Jones Jr. And I just gotta say, no matter how ready they think they are for sure 100% going to get cooked. I predict they're gonna get cooked with ease, but some of the Joes might surprise us. Who's to say?
Y'all ain't scared, are y'all? I'm ready to whip his ass, dog.
Oh, you got Joe number 1. Yeah, that one. Then Joe number 2. Go get that one. Joe number 3. Go get that one. That's right. 1, 2, 3. They're gonna be out.
Seeing the juxtaposition between Rodney pretending to not be scared of Roy Jones Jr. to the absolute thundering sound of the boxing gloves
3. Go get
is a great editing decision. And I know I write these scripts as I watch these videos. It also kind of feels like foreshadowing here. I could be wrong. Well, let's just see.
Everybody's going to get 1 round for 3 minutes. We got 3 sanctioned boxing judges. They will decide the winner after each of you has competed. Now, for safety reasons, if any of you get knocked down, your round is over.
Now, I've never been in a fight before, but I've definitely never been in a fight for 3 minutes long. This might be the longest 3 minutes of each of their lives right now. First up is Rodney, the Joe that's been riding a high ever since being able to tackle Eric Dickerson twice. And now he's raring to go after Roy Jones Jr. He even talked about it in his audition tape, remember? It's very rare for a Joe to call out a specific athlete by name, but I love the hype and fanfare of it all.
Good luck. It's a moment of truth for Rodney Williams. He's coming in. He's got both hands down. He is going to get hit, man.
Look out, boy. He swing like a girl.
Oh, he is throwing a lot of punches at Roy Jones Jr. Roy's using the same strategy Rocky Balboa used against Clubber Lang, tiring him out.
So Rodney comes out swinging hard for like the first 20 to 30 seconds. And remember when I said that this is a 3-minute round? It's about to get bad. For Rodney, of course.
Roy Jones Jr. with a lot of combos. Oh my God, is he fast?
Come on, Rodney. Come on. Come on, Rodney. Come on.
Roy Jones is standing in there taunting Rodney Williams.
Oh, he didn't die.
Rodney Williams is running out of gas.
It's hell.
He can't keep his arms up.
Roy Jones Jr. is already out here laughing at Rodney. He's taunting Rodney, and we're barely a minute in. There's 2 minutes left of this. I'll be surprised if Rodney's able to make the entire round. And this might just be the editing involved, but yeah, it's not looking good.
Rodney, it ain't over, Rodney, it ain't over.
Rodney. Knock him out, Roy.
Who's your daddy?
Hit me, please.
Roy is asking for it from Rodney Williams. Oh my God! Oh, it's humiliating. He is like a tree swaying in the breeze. Rodney Williams very tired. Rodney doesn't know where he is. Rodney's trying to throw punches, trying to keep his arms up. Oh my God, and Rodney's down! He's down on one knee!
Yeah, that was expected. I mean, as a Joe, and just as an athlete in general, there's just something to be said for boxing stamina that I don't think a lot of people take into consideration, because we think that like, oh, it's only 2-minute rounds. We watch that on TV. We don't really actively think about it. It's one of the most exertion sports that we have. And Rodney couldn't even last the entire round. I don't know what the other Joes have in store.
Roy, you ain't tired?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? I don't know. You ask my mama. Say Roy Jones. Say Roy Jones.
For Damon, Joe number 3, it doesn't look like he gets into fights often, and he seems to have more of a conservative strategy than Rodney does. But it doesn't matter here because Roy Jones is still gonna put belt to ass.
Watch that race, Coach.
Damon's doing good. There he is, throwing some punches at Roy.
Come on.
Roy Jones toying with him a little bit. And there's a flurry of punches from Roy Jones Jr.
Damon actually gets to the 1 minute remaining mark and honestly isn't doing that bad. I think that he has better stamina than Rodney, but his punches are not doing much. And Roy Jones is once again taunting because, yeah, what did you think was going to happen? But this one's the humble Joe Damon. So I haven't seen Damon talk trash to any of the other pros yet. So I think the good energy he's putting out there is actually benefiting to him.
Knock him down.
Damon hearing bells, but they ain't coming from the ringside. 30 seconds. Woo! Roy Jones Jr. with the straight right. Vineyard throwing another right.
Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Woo! Roy Jones Jr. really doing it in there.
Hold on.
And that is time for Damon Vineyard.
Okay, Damon actually makes it the entire 3 minutes. And while he may not know where he is currently, I would say that he is in the lead. He put on a way more impressive show than Rodney did. That's the price of being nice.
Hung in there for 3 minutes with Roy Jones Jr.
You know what? He did better than him. Oh, yeah. He did better than you.
Good job, man. Hey, you did better than the last guy, man. Thank you for that. Take a rinse.
Damon could actually win here. Now it's just time for Joe number 1.
Matt Thompson's up next. Matt, weren't you the one that said Roy Jones Jr. owed you $45 because he went down in a fight or something that you ordered on pay-per-view?
You did way too soon. I didn't finish my chips.
All right, well, let's see if you can get in there and get your $45 back.
Prediction? Pain.
This reminds me of the old MasterCard commercial where they go, losing a bet over Roy Jones Jr., $45. Getting your butt whooped by him, priceless.
For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Oh! Roy Jones is getting his $45 worth. That's an Eagle Scout. He's just about to earn his I got my ass kicked by Roy Jones badge. Ooh!
Matt isn't doing that bad here. He honestly is doing way better than Rodney, but I don't think that Roy is phased that much. But there also might be a fatigue factor to this.
Hands up, 1, 2, 1, 2. Big overhand right by Matt. Roy counters with a right, but Matt returns it. Landed a few. The Jones landed a few. Oh, Roy's gonna end it right here. Oh! Matt's tired. Matt's done. He can't hold his hands up anymore. And here comes Roy Jones.
It's going down. It's going down.
Hit him in the eye one time.
Roy Jones ended this with authority.
Matt also survives the round as well, but he gets saved by the bell for sure here. Another 30 seconds, and he would have been down for the count. I promise you.
Judges have tallied up their scores, and by unanimous decision, our winner in matchup 2 is Matt Thompson. Congratulations, Matt.
Yes!
You win matchup 2 tonight.
I understand this part of the judging process, but I would have appreciated if there was a way to do this without it. I'm sure that Damon is feeling a little bit like he deserved to win there, and I agree with him. The third matchup before overtime is a basketball match against Kevin Willis, and the Joes are just glad that they're not in the boxing ring anymore.
When I was fighting with him and I was like going after him thinking I was like gonna dominate him, I got tired and I hear Pedro say, man, there's still 2 minutes left. I'm thinking to myself, 2 minutes? Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
You're thinking 3 minutes isn't that long.
Yeah.
But
I was praying for that bell. When it started ringing, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Kevin Willis is no slouch here, man. He played in the NBA until he was 44 years old, man. That's wild work. In this game, you have to score on an outlet pass after getting a rebound over Willis. This will not be easy, but if you get a long rebound here, it is doable. First up is Matt.
Yo, box him out, Matt.
Now this is how you block somebody's ass out.
Go, Matt. Let's go. Willis with the rebound and the outlet pass. That's 1 rebound for Kevin Willis.
Kevin Willis is right, because that is how you box out someone, but it was absolutely brutal. This might be a tough round for you, Matt. So an interesting thing here is that there are no fouls being called, and if that's the case, then Kevin Willis is definitely going to whoop your ass. but I don't know. It just doesn't seem completely fair if there's no fouls involved at all.
Very physical out here.
Whoa. Yeah, you don't have on the whistle.
Quit crying, come on now.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
2 rebounds for Kevin, none for Matt. Willis needs 3 more boards.
You gotta get in front.
Willis with another rebound.
It's hell down here.
Another thing I've seen here is that Willis hasn't taken a dribble yet, which I feel like isn't a part of the rules. He's just doing this with a sort of flair and for fun.
4-0 Willis. He only needs 1 more rebound to beat Matt Thompson.
Matt, come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt. No, that's too far for you, baby.
Oh, drops it in.
Whoa.
Matt gets a point, but I find it really hard to believe that Willis didn't get a good box out angle on the Joe. This one feels a little bit like luck.
Joe, get up. Joe.
Matt with the rebound.
No.
That's defense.
Intercepted by Kevin Willis.
Anticipating the passing lane.
And see, this one has to be rough because you did get your 2nd rebound in a row. But at what cost? I didn't even know that you could intercept the pass like that. And that's kind of on Matt for going just to that target instead of the other one. There are 2. Just a poor play by Matt there. Let's see what he does next.
I got to come this time, Matt. Oh.
Matt Thompson playing some D on Willis. Willis, no look. Ooh! And Kevin Willis crushes Matt Thompson, 5 rebounds to 1.
Yeah, Matt, you were just absolutely cooked from the beginning. To the wingspan advantage, to everything in between. Yeah. And next up, though, is Rodney, who hasn't had a bad pros versus Joes performance overall. He really did get his ass whooped in boxing, but he was really impressive in football. And basketball was in his audition tape, so let's see where this leads.
Now Rodney needs at least 2 rebounds against Kevin to take the lead in matchup 3.
I don't like pretty boys, no way.
Ooh, Rodney hits the floor.
You first thing, you got knocked down.
Yeah, I'll just skip to it. Rodney tries his best, but he just does not have the facilities to compete with Kevin Willis. And at least Joe number 1 seemed to have some form of strength, but Rodney was just getting absolutely tossed around by Kevin Willis the entire time.
Come here, Rodney.
Get up, come on.
Kevin Willis dominant.
I told you it's hell in the hole.
And that's all she wrote for Rodney Williams. No rebounds against Kevin Willis. He took a beating.
What, your shoulder hurt?
Yeah, his shoulder, his body, his head, everything hurt.
Damn, I got to play against K. Will out there. That ain't that easy. It's hell in the hole, young fella.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
So for the 2nd time in this episode alone, Rodney gets absolutely jacked up by a pro. And now it's time for Damon to try his best to force a 1-1-1 overtime tie. And I made a mental note about this to point out that he's wearing some of the highest high socks I've ever seen. I'm talking like Keith Van Horn level here, which either means that he's a really great shooter or one of the worst basketball players ever. No in between. No in between, guys. Either way, it's not going to help him in this challenge, so best of luck to you.
You know how to box out?
All right. Put the sock down.
I'm going to show you how I do it.
Box out. Stay on your toes.
Here's a shot.
Stay on your toes. Box out.
Ooh, Willis tossing Damon to the floor. Well, that's it. And that's 1 rebound for Kevin Willis.
All right, Kevin, don't hurt it. Don't hurt it too bad.
Once again, shout out to him for being one of the respectful Joes in this series. And he has the speed, so if it's a long rebound, he does have a chance. But Willis just straight up got to that one, so unlucky. After missing on the 2nd and 3rd one, Damon has no more room for error. If Kevin Willis gets another rebound, he's going home.
Damon still needs 2 rebounds to beat Matt and win matchup 3.
Easy down there, young fella, easy.
Vineyard with the rebound. Wow, Damon comes up big, staying alive. 3-1 now. He's tied with Matt. He needs 1 more rebound to win the matchup. Balls up. Kevin Willis is shaking him off. 4-1.
Damon doesn't get the lucky bounce on the 4th round, and it all comes down to this, unfortunately. And it's just basically the luck of the rebound here.
1 more rebound to end this, but if Damon grabs a rebound here, he'll win the matchup.
I'm going to put you down this time.
Ball's up. Vineyard with the rebound. All right, Damon Vineyard wins.
You see, Damon had a really good strategy here. And where he wasn't trying to body Kevin Willis, he was just trying to position himself for the longer rebounds. On the short rebounds, he was going to get screwed regardless, but he thought he had a chance with the long rebounds, and the strategy worked out well for him. And now we have a 3-way tie for overtime. This means that we now have a sudden death tiebreaker for the first 2 Joes to make a free throw. They get to go to the overtime round. This is way better than season 1, where the pros just got to pick which Joe went to overtime, which I thought was always whack. So I love a good sudden death tiebreaker here.
Bob, this is to win the game right here. What happens? Damon, miss.
Oh, and that's a miss.
Okay, so it looks like Damon shot that free throw like he's never played basketball in his freaking life. And that's unfortunate because I was kind of rooting for him to win, but he at least had the best energy of the Joes. Hopefully he gets another chance. Maybe it was the adrenaline, but he looks like he has never shot a basketball in his life before.
Come on, Rodney.
That is good.
I just gotta say here that nothing pisses me off more than banking in a free throw, buddy. And I know that's for $20,000, and you gotta get it how you get it, but banking a free throw? Okay, brother. It all comes down to Matt here.
For the win, Bob.
Gotta have ice in the veins right now.
It's in the air.
And that is good. Matt Thompson, Joe number 1 is headed to overtime. Rodney Williams, Joe number 2 is headed to overtime.
You know what? This is on me. I deserve to have a second banked in free throw on this show episode because of what I said, because now this episode has officially been designed to piss me off. But I do think that the best 2 competitors have passed. I'm going to give the slight edge to Joe number 1 right now because I don't even want to know what Rodney has in store for the next time he has to face Roy Jones Jr.
That wasn't basketball, man. He said young fella. I wanted to leave. That wasn't basketball. I thought Roy Jones was long, but that was very tired.
He's brutal.
Oh, I thought I was going to shut him up.
I don't know.
I told you I was going to shut him up.
I think the paint is worse than the ring sometimes.
Hey.
In the overtime, the first event is going one-on-one with Kevin Willis. Next up is the outfield battle with Vince Coleman, who, even though he hasn't been the most active person here, has been one of the most active trash talkers I've ever seen on the show.
Who's your daddy?
Third round is... Oh, no. Okay. Third round is another round against Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, have fun, guys. And last but not least, you have to get past Eric Dickerson. Against Kevin Willis, you have 1 minute to try to score 1 basket. And the way I saw these guys shoot free throws, we might be here for a long time.
Kevin Willis, 7 feet tall. Matt Thompson. He takes it straight to the 7-footer, gets nothing. Kevin Willis, dominant.
Yeah, man, I don't think that backing down Kevin Willis is going to work here. You might have to think of another strategy.
And Thompson tries a jumper from about 18 feet out, off the mark.
You see, that one was better. That one was better. He might actually give you that jump shot. You just got to hit one.
Matt Thompson struggling.
And a hook shot.
No, Matt. Remember what I said about the jump shot? Let's try to do more of that. Not a hook shot from damn near the 3-point line.
30 seconds. Come on, Matt. Matt Thompson trying to show some moves. I would not go into the key against Kevin Willis. Oh! Right now! All right.
You know what? I'm sorry. Maybe I was wrong about the backing down thing, but at least you did try a jump shot. Nice little turnaround, brother. That looked like a first-team All-Rec League type of shot. And what is it with these Joes and loving hitting the shots off the glass? What's going on?
Our overtime clock is brought to you by Subway. Rodney's got a lot of energy. Rodney trying to back him down. Not wise to be in the key against Kevin Willis.
Stay on your feet.
Ooh. Rodney Williams with the move, gets the rebound, puts it up. That's an air ball.
I got to give props to Rodney here. That first move was such a great idea, and you got Kevin Willis to bite on it. But unfortunately, smoking the layup has to be frustrating here because you could have saved so much time. And now Kevin Willis is going to be hip to your tricks. Also, that was a crazy air ball.
But what the hell, boy?
Rodney's looking pretty winded already. And Rodney pulls up for the jumper. Ooh, he takes a hard shot in the face from Kevin Willis. Gets a finger right in the eye.
You all right?
I'm good. I got to score.
Bro, what is it with Rodney just getting hit in almost every drill we have here? I mean, he was so good in football, but then he managed to just get to the boxing round, and we totally understand getting beat up in that. But getting beat up in basketball again? Twice?
Somebody can and often does get hurt. Rodney Williams with the head fake. And the shot. Oh, it's good! Rodney Williams with the basket.
There you go, boy. Good shot. Good shot.
Even though Rodney finished a little bit slower than Matt here, that shot did look cooler, and I would have taken off some time for that. This is why they don't let me host the show. I would love to host a show if it came back, but I would have had my own special rules, I guess.
Okay, for the second minute OT, the Joes must field fly balls from Vince Coleman and then throw the ball to the targets at first and third base, all in 1 minute.
All right, round 2 sounds simple enough. Have a go at it, Rodney.
That's the first ball. It goes up. Rodney's going back. Oh! And that one was in and out of Rodney's glove. Let's see his throwing arm. He's trying to hit the target at first base. Ooh, that is.
All right, so it looks like you don't have to actually catch the fly ball for it to count, but Rodney, good Lord, your throwing form, man. It makes me upset. I'm really going to be surprised if he hits the target with that kind of form. I'm going to be so for real here.
Second ball coming from Vince Coleman is going to shallow left center. Rodney going for third base. And he gets it.
All right, it's not the worst way to get things. I mean, it's pretty bad form here, actually. I'm lying. But it works for him. Also, I should give them a little bit more credit because that is a long throw to make. I know the TV makes it look like it's closer, so I was kind of being unfair here.
Vince Coleman is not playing around with Rodney Williams, keeps sending him all over the field.
Don't miss this, man.
Rodney says he throws like a girl. Maybe that's why he's taking that run. That's game. Rodney Williams has completed the competition versus Vince Coleman. 57 seconds for Rodney Williams.
That's a whole lot harder than it looks.
There's also a lot of unpredictability with this drill in terms of the fact that Coleman can basically hit the ball anywhere, and while he's still a pro, he might not have the most pinpoint control here. And this drill might take longer than anyone intends to because not only do you have to catch the ball, but you have to try to make a throw. You don't have that many chances in this drill here. I wouldn't be surprised personally if the Joes time out here.
Get that paint off your back. It's Coleman. An all-star sends the first one right to Matt Thompson. Matt fields it cleanly. And that ball is going to make it.
And you could see what I'm saying here where Vince just hits it right to Matt, which saves a lot of time and allows him to basically score in 12 seconds.
Matt still needs to hit the target at third base. This is the second ball. Here comes third. Misses.
I don't know if you can hear it here, but you can kind of hear Vince being like, like knowing that he didn't make this challenging enough. But luckily, Matt smokes the throw here.
And Coleman pops this one up right to Matt. Matt Thompson under it. Here's the throw to third. That's good. Hits the target. Yeah.
You can tell that Matt kind of has some kind of baseball background, whether it's Little League or whatnot, but that was the right way to both catch a fly ball and throw it in a better and smoother way than Rodney did. Low bar, but still. So Matt has a 43-second lead currently over Rodney, and we haven't even gotten to the boxing part yet. This is where Rodney did not do well last time. And this time the rules are a little bit different. With Roy Jones, they have to land 5 punches in 1 minute. And that, I mean, I think that's way easier, actually. I think it's way easier than surviving 3 minutes, in my opinion. For sure. You're on the aggressive.
Here we go. Clock is started. Matt Thompson's got to land 5 punches on Roy Jones Jr. Thompson not stopping.
So I'm not really sure what counts as a clean hit here, but that early exchange, also, can you land all 5 at once? Is that possible? I'm not so sure. I don't know about you here, but this feels like just a lot of flailing and incredibly hard to judge.
People were shocked at Matt's performance against Roy early. That's 1. 1 shot on the champ, 4 more to go.
When we get to 30 seconds, Matt's only landed 1 hit. He gets a body shot like 54 seconds in.
2. That's 2 punches. 2 punches for Matt Thompson. 3 to go. Ooh. That's time. That's time. 2 punches for Matt Thompson. Matt Thompson maxes out at 1 minute versus Roy Jones Jr.
Matt telling Roy that he never wants to see him again is top tier. Matt's actually really been a well-rounded Joe in terms of the comedy and the athletic ability part. Nice little all-around candidate here. And now, Rodney, you're up next. Oh boy.
Matt maxed out. This gives Rodney a great chance to get back in the game. Rodney lands a punch. 2. Rodney's got 2. 3. Rodney landed a lot of punches. Got 3 now. A flurry of punches from both men. 4. 4 punches for Rodney. And that is 5 punches for Rodney Williams. Rodney Williams has closed the gap on Matt Thompson.
All right. I'm surprised. Rodney tried what I guess is the optimal strat. He got 5 hits by just cornering Roy Jones Jr. and swinging his arms as hard as he could. And I gotta say, that's an incredible comeback. Compared to those beatings that he's taken over the 3 courses of basketball, and the first boxing match, I gotta give it to him. It's not a bad way to go out against Roy Jones Jr. Props to you. And with this, Rodney is able to close the lead down to 2 seconds. And it all comes down to football. In the last showdown of today's episode, both Joes have to blitz Eric Dickerson and get the ball that's behind him. There are 2 balls. There's 2 downs. And remember, if they both time out here, then Matt is way likely to win, so he's in a good position here. I cannot remember, in every football blocking drill I remember from this series, I cannot remember the last person that has gotten by a football player yet.
Here we go. Rodney Williams, puts a move on Eric Dickerson and gets the ball. He's coming back around. Rodney Williams looking very good right now.
Okay, once again, I just stand corrected as Rodney's able to get the ball out on the first try. He's had Eric Dickerson's number this entire episode, to be quite frank. Even if he does lose, he can go home and be like, I was pretty good there.
Here he comes again off the edge. ED. He's got him now. ED's controlling him. ED's not giving up. Rodney Williams getting pushed into the pylons. Rodney's down to the ground. ED's on top of him. ED's laying on him.
All right, so I see that Eric Dickerson took the first rep super personally and decided to turn up a little bit. Rodney finally finishes in 59 seconds. So even when he got off to that hot start, he cooled down for a little bit, and that gives Matt a really clear window of opportunity.
Matt Thompson coming around the edge. ED meets him right there. Thompson's having trouble. And he gets to that first ball.
It feels like the first down marker is giving Eric Dickerson a lot of trouble, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. I have no idea, guys.
Matt Thompson, trying to bull rush ED. That's not going to work. ED's a big man. He's 6'3".
I guess the second down one is a little bit tougher because Eric Dickerson looks way stronger on that one no matter what.
Throw him down. Eric Dickerson is controlling Matt Thompson. The jersey comes off. And there goes the second ball. Come on, Matt. Come on. He's running for his life. This is going to be close. Matt Thompson, bloody, crosses the finish line. What a finish. ED's tired. ED's gassed. Woo!
Stamina.
Okay. 107 is the time for Matt Thompson, and that is not enough.
So against all odds, against getting his ass whooped repeatedly, Rodney is able to come back and take the victory. And he earned all of it. What a performance. What a performance by both him and Matt. And now, at the end of the episode, it's time to rank the pros. In last place, I'm going to have to go with Vince Coleman. Even though he didn't have that much to do, he was still one of the best trash-talking pros. However, the baseball drill left a lot to be desired, and honestly, I think it kind of gave Rodney an unfair disadvantage because he hit 2 baseballs straight at Matt, where Rodney had to run around the field. At number 3, I sadly have to go with Eric Dickerson here. In terms of performance by football pros in this series, Eric Dickerson is kind of on the lower end. Rodney did beat him twice in this, and when he did have a good overtime showing, we still have had some better pro showings in this episode. And speaking of which, number 2 I think has to go to I think I'm going to give it to Kevin Willis because he did shine in the rebounding competition and he put up a really good fight in the overtime competition as well. So I got to go with him. And last but not least, number 1 has to go to Roy Jones Jr. because he really put a whooping on all 3 Joes in these rounds. It's actually kind of crazy. The fact that I thought the Joes weren't going to make it, honestly, but Roy Jones Jr., really, guys, really good performance. Endurance was all around on display. Very strong overtime performance. You probably could have done better against Rodney in the overtime, but the way you beat him up in round 2, I think it evens out. It is what it is. And that's all, y'all. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Thank you so much to my Patreon subscribers. Thank you so much to my Nebula supporters. You guys make me be able to do this for a living, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Love y'all. Bye.